Good morning, boys and girls. Are you ready to look at the hat again? You're going to need this page with those squares going in a U shape and this page with the characters. What you're going to want to do is pause the video and cut around all the dotted lines so you cut out each character, and we'll meet right back here. Alright, so I'm going to be looking at the mat, and what you can't see off to the side of my page, I'll move this so you can see. I'm going to put my animal cards out so I can see them all. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at, we're practicing retelling the story The Hat. So very first, the girl is there and she's hanging her laundry, right? And the wind blew and her stocking flew off. How silly is that? Do you remember what a stocking is? Do you know what the stocking actually is? It's our sock, right? So the wind blows and our stocking blows off. What is the first animal that comes into our story? It's Hedgie, right? It's Hedgie, and he tries to stick his head inside the stocking and it got stuck on his prickles. And how did Hedgie feel? Oh, you're so right. He felt embarrassed. But that's okay. Things happen, and it's okay to be embarrassed. And it's okay if things happen and they make us look silly. I look silly all the time. It's okay. My kids, this isn't about looking silly. Well, kind of. My kids at home, I sing to them all kinds of silly songs, and they look at me like I'm silly all the time, but it's okay, because you know what? They secretly like it because it's fun. So, it's okay. Sometimes it's okay. Anywho, sidetracked. Hedgie comes along, he sticks his head in the stocking, and the stocking gets stuck on his prickles. What is the next animal that comes along that Hedgie sees? Do you remember? What's the next animal? It's the hen and her chicks, right? The hen and her chicks is the next animal. So we're going to put the hen on square number 2. I guess I cut on the dotted lines because normally that's where you cut, but that makes these squares a little bit too big. That's okay if you cut on the dotted lines like I did. You were following directions. But if you cut them a little bit on the inside of the dotted lines, perhaps your squares fit a little bit better in the squares. But that's okay. Alright, so Hedgie comes along first. He sticks his head in the stocking. It gets stuck. And then the hen comes with her chicks and they start laughing at first. But Hedgie tells her how warm he's going to be. And she says, oh, that's a real good point. So they keep walking and Hedgie comes to another animal. What animal does he come to? This is where I want you to try. I want you to finish filling out this loop of animals, putting the order that Hedgie saw them in the right order. Glue them down on the squares. Color them. Remember to use your control with your hand because we're strengthening those handwriting skills, I always call them skills, our handwriting muscles, so that way we get better skills. And then you're going to snap a picture and turn it in, and I can't wait to see your guys' amazing work. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning, and have a great day.